Imagine running 101 miles straight or setting a world record by doing over 430 pull-ups in just 17 hours. Sounds impossible, right? But David Goggins did it, not because he's superhuman, but because he mastered his mind. If you're watching this video, I'm going to help you develop a mindset so strong that nothing can break you. You ready? Let's dive into the first lesson from Goggins' life. First lesson: work even when you don't feel like it. David Goggins says he has two versions of himself, David and Goggins. David is the weak version, the one who doesn't feel like getting out of bed, whose body is tired, whose mind is frustrated. On the flip side, there's Goggins, the relentless version that pushes through no matter what. Goggins doesn't care about how he feels. He gets the work done anyway. Now, I know we've all had those days when we just don't feel like working. Maybe you've thought, hey, I'll take a break today, I can always get back to it tomorrow. We're all guilty of it. I've done it too. But here's where Goggins is different. When most people slow down or give up, he pushes harder. Example: turning discomfort into power. Goggins runs 25 kilometers every morning. On the days when he really doesn't want to, when it's snowing, when his mind is fighting him, he runs 50 kilometers instead. Why? Because he knows that doing what's hard is what gives him the edge over everyone else. Picture a race where everyone's running hard, and they start dropping out one by one, taking breaks, grabbing water, and sitting down. But you keep going. Who's going to win that race? You are. That's the mindset you need to develop. Most people stop when things get tough, but the real winners push through. You don't stop just because it's hard. That's how you separate yourself from the crowd. Second principle: your weaknesses are not your limits. Here's something powerful that Goggins learned during one of the toughest races in the world, a 100-mile marathon. After 70 miles, his knee gave out. He developed a serious condition called compartment syndrome, which meant his leg could literally stop functioning. In that moment, most of us would stop. But Goggins, he refused to let this weakness define him. His mantra: you can't stop me. He pushed through extreme pain, kept running, and finished the race. Now, I'm not telling you to ignore your body's limits, but here's the takeaway. Your mind will always give up before your body does. We create mental barriers that aren't real. Most of the time, we think we can't go further, but that's just our brain looking for comfort. Third principle: consistency beats motivation. Motivation is fleeting. One day, you're pumped up and ready to take on the world, and the next day, you can't even get out of bed. But here's the truth. If you rely on motivation alone, you'll fail. What you need is discipline and consistency. Whether you feel like it or not, you do the work every single day. That's what separates winners from losers. It's not about how fired up you are, it's about showing up when it's the last thing you want to do. Take Goggins again. After being told he couldn't run due to a knee injury, what did he say? Fine, I'll swim. He didn't stop working, he adapted and kept moving forward. That's the mentality you need. When one door closes, you find another way to keep progressing. Never celebrate too soon. Another lesson from Goggins: he never lets success slow him down. If he hits a milestone, like reaching 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, he doesn't celebrate. Instead, he works harder. If he was working 6 hours a day before reaching that goal, after the milestone, he'll work 8. Why? Because celebrating too early breaks your discipline. The more you achieve, the more you should push yourself. The path to unbreakable discipline. So, what's the secret to Goggins' unbreakable mindset? It's simple. Stop relying on motivation, push through discomfort, and never ever slow down when you succeed. If you can master these principles, nothing will stand in your way. Not your body, not your mind, not your competition. Remember, you're not just competing with others, you're competing with the weaker version of yourself. So who's going to win that race? The comfortable version of you, or the one who's willing to do whatever it takes? Thanks for watching. I hope you took away something valuable today. If this video hit home for you, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Let's grow together and push ourselves every day to become the best versions of ourselves. See you next time.